Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome you to the microbiology lecture for the fall of 2020. And my name is Dr. Menard. I'll be your instructor this semester. Again, the class is totally online. I did put together this syllabus first that I'd like to go through, and then I'll go through a couple of things with my courses for you. So my office is on the Gibbs campus, and it's SE 120. Telephone numbers listed there, and my college email is listed here. And what I'd like to ask you to do, if you need to contact me, usually email through my courses is your best bet. I go on there several times a day, and I'll always get back to you within a 24-hour period during the week and 24 to 48 hours on the weekend. So that would be your best bet. I do have office hours. I am on campus Monday through Thursday, and I will be in my office from 12:30 to 1:30 on Monday and Wednesday, and from on Tuesday and Thursday from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. So during those times, I'll be in my office. I will be in my courses. So if you shoot me an email, I'll get right back to you with that. If you need to contact me by telephone, again, I'll be in my office unless something happens. Feel free to telephone me. And also, if these hours are not good for you and you do want to do a Zoom meeting with me, I'm fine with that. But there's no face-to-face office hours this semester, so we can always work something out, whether it's via telephone, via Zoom, or whatever, if email's not working. And then just a couple of department people for you to know about. The Dean of Natural Sciences is Dr. Nativia Middleton, and the department chair for Natural Sciences is Dr. Stephen Andrasik. So again, we're going to be looking at microbes and different things, viruses, COVID-19, we'll talk about too this semester. So attendance is important. One of the things, guys, because this is online, what I've set up for you is in each chapter, there's going to be a slide that says take a screenshot, okay? And then what I'm going to ask you to do is to take a screenshot of that. I've set up drop boxes that I'll show you in a little bit, and you'll just upload that. Then I'll mark that you've attended. Again, guys, there's no points assessed to these. If you miss a couple of them, you're going to be okay, but they don't have any point value. If you have special accommodations, please contact me and I will take care of that for you. So as far as course goals in that, I'll let you guys read through a lot of it, but basically we'll be going through microbial genetics. We'll talk about how microbes interact with each other and interact with us. We're going to start out in chapter 1 talking about a wide variety of things, intro to microbiology, some history, talking about prokaryotes, which don't have a nucleus, eukaryotes, which do have a nucleus. We'll discuss how cells regulate their activity, how they metabolize different things, how we can characterize them. That's very important in diagnostics, guys, how to identify these different ones and how diverse they are. It's amazing that we have things as small as viruses, and we also have things that can be as large as worms that can infect us. So we'll be talking about that. We will have a couple of lectures on how DNA replicates, how proteins are made, how RNA is made. So those are very important things. We're going to talk about mutations. Mutations are important. And those of you who've been following the COVID and coronavirus infection right now, that's one of the things that are being investigated are mutations. And that's important because in order to develop a vaccine, we want to make sure that we've taken any potential changes into account. We'll also talk about antibiotic resistance as well. And again, a little bit of history, will be going on. We'll talk about pathogenicity, which is the ability of a microbe to cause illness or disease. And I'll also discuss with you guys a little bit about biotechnology, some of the latest and greatest things going on out there as far as diagnostics go. So it'll be a lot of fun. So your grading system is listed here, and there's going to be a midterm and a final, and those are each going to be worth 110 points. I will have 4 discussion posts, 10 points each for 40 points. There will be 6 quizzes, so the total for that will be 120, and homeworks, there's 2. Those are worth 20. There's no extra credit in this class, so if you need an A, you have to have a minimum of 360 points, okay? So your exams are going to be focused on what I have in the PowerPoints and materials in the textbook. The textbook is required. I'll talk about the types of textbooks you can get for this class. The exams will be all multiple choice. There's no makeup, okay? The reason the textbook is required, class, is because I've trimmed back my PowerPoints to include things that you specifically want to focus on. Then what you do is you go to the book, read about it, take notes from that as well, and you'll do just fine. The 2 exams will be proctored in honor lock. So please access this information here to make sure that your system is compatible with it. As far as the discussion posts go, there's 4 of them. They're worth 10 points each. You will have to post first before you can look at other students' replies or their threads, and you will get 7 points just if you post. If you reply to 2 people, you will get an additional 1.5 points for each of those, which brings you up to 10 possible points. The quizzes, there's 6 of them. You have to make sure that you take them on time. I will not reopen up quizzes if you forget to take it. So please make sure you take that. They're worth 20 points. The number of questions is going to vary. Sometimes there will be 20 questions. Sometimes there might be 10 questions worth 2 points, or a variety in there. You'll have 30 minutes to take those. The 2 homework assignments are just my way of checking to make sure that you understand some of the concepts. They're very easy. You'll be able to answer it if you do have the book and the PowerPoints. You'll be fine. Again, no late homework will be accepted. For the screenshots, as you're going through the lectures, you'll notice there's going to be slides that say take a screenshot. It's usually in red, usually in bold. So you can either take a picture of it and upload it, or you can, copy and paste that slide in. It doesn't matter to me as long as you submit it to a Dropbox. Again, this is for attendance purposes only. Now, I want to make one comment about anything that you upload in the Dropboxes. They have to be either Word document format, like for the homework, for instance, or PDF format. If you take pictures of screenshots, PNG, JPEG, PDF is fine also, but no HEIC. Those of you with iPhones, sometimes the photos save as an HEIC. I can't open that, so please don't upload anything in that. Don't cheat, so that's what that means, academic dishonesty. So here's the book, guys. If you want a hard copy, this would be what you would look for online. If you buy a used book, that's okay with me. I am not using Mastering this semester. However, it is uploaded into my courses. If you want to use it for, there's like different flashcard things in there and some animations and stuff like that. I highly recommend it. So you could get the ebook, and that will come with the mastering as well. Okay, so here's the tentative schedule. We're going to start out the first week looking at chapters 1 and 2, intro to the class, which is what I'm talking about now, and into microbiology, biochemistry, etc. What you'll notice is that I tried to put in here important things to know. You're going to have your first quiz is going to be due by August 30th, and it'll cover the syllabus, chapters 1 and 2. So if you go through, guys, you'll also see when discussion posts are going to open. Our first one will be COVID and when they're going to close. And just take a look through. It's pretty well laid out and explains everything that you need to know for the semester. Now again, because this is online, your midterm exam, I'm going to have open for 3 days from October 9th to October 11th. And your final exam will also be open for 3 days from December 4th to December 6th. So after you've had a chance to read this, please sign this sheet here, print your name, sign it, date it, and upload this to the Dropbox that's available for you. So before I wrap up, I just want to show you a few features with my courses that will help you guys. So one of the things that if you go to the course home that you have here, okay, so if we go to course home, and then you see the tab here that says course content. And what you'll notice is I set everything up by weeks over here, okay? So for instance, with week 1, I'll always have like some kind of information up here. It says welcome. And what you're going to notice, guys, if you go week to week, there's always a document that says read first. Okay? So if you click on the read first document, what you're going to notice is it tells you what you should be doing for that week. There's the PowerPoints themselves, and then there's going to be videos associated with that. So again, just take a look through here. You'll see again week 2 has a read first, week 3, etc., etc. So that's what we have in there. Your syllabus is also in here as well. All you have to do is just click on that to open that up. One other feature I'd like you guys to be aware of is the submission review tab. So if you guys click on this, whenever you, for your first discussion or any discussion, if you click on that, then your discussion posts show up over here. Okay, so if you click on the first discussion, it will say start thread, and then you start typing and away you go. Another one that you want to be familiar with is the Dropboxes. So when it's time for you to upload your screenshots and your signature sheet, you just click on the Dropbox and you'll be able to upload your assignment. Also, I made the screenshot ones for about 5 to 6 chapters, so that's what you're going to click on there. And then lastly, as far as submission review goes, class, when your quizzes, I don't have them uploaded yet. I'll be working on that soon. You'll see a list over here of the quizzes when they're ready for you to take. So I hope we have a great semester. My hope is that we can communicate. What I will try to do for you guys every week on Fridays, I'm going to send you a reminder email, kind of a recap of the week, and also touch base with you for what you need to be doing the next week. I don't want to send too many emails because I think people get a little overwhelmed. So always look for those on Fridays. Please contact me at any time. I'm always here to help, and let's hope we all have a great semester.